Hey guys, so I promised you guys a video on the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, ticker symbol DJI. This is, I believe, not the futures, but the ETF, DJI. Once again, pardon me, excuse me. Let's zoom out. Let's go into this chart. Once again, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Oopsies. And we want to look at the weekly chart. Once again, ticker symbol DJI. And we want to get that win, so we got to start off on that weekly chart. Man, oh man, guys, I can't believe I missed this one. This because I just be at work, so I don't really check it like that. But this was a major one. So as you can see, it went up. When touching this 8-period moving average, I don't like to look for plays that touch the moving average. I like everything to be done without touching this 8-period moving average. Once things touch the 8-period moving average, it kind of like resets things. It kind of like kills the play. It means like the play wasn't good enough. But anyways, if you look, let's zoom in on this one. This is a really, really good one. And this just lets you know about technical analysis. But if we look, was going up, it touched the 8-period moving average, which means that the kind of play resets. So here's where it touched the 8-period moving average the last time. All right, let's zoom in. I'll leave it a little bit more. I want you guys to see this. It goes up and it gaps down. You see just that little gap, this little tiny gap. You see that little tiny gap? It gapped down. And then it gapped down again. It gapped down this week and it gapped down another week. So that's where it stumbled, right? So you want price to close above that's where it started to stumble. And the top of the tail is where it started to stumble. Price closes above the stumble, right? Then the following week, right? On this week is where you want to look for a gap down negative day. But guess what? We didn't get a gap down negative day. We got a gap down negative week. Lord have mercy. So any price from here is amazing. But it actually went even higher. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Actually, let's finish on the weekly chart. So went to this price first, boom. Now guess what? Boom! And this must come down to minimum, bare minimum here, guys. Here, the previous high. But let's look at the monthly chart. The monthly chart will tell us this is a monsoon. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Where is it going to? Let me see. Oh yeah, guys. It might just come down to about here. It's not too bad. Minimum here, which is almost there already. But maximum here, minimum here, which was not too far. But yeah. But I think it's going to come down to about here. Yeah, it's going to come down to here. Right here. So that's on the DJI. That's about 44,000, call it. But once again, guys, this is not financial advice. This is just a little guy looking at some plays, like, guessing, analyzing, having fun with it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing, just having fun with it. But there you go. There's that gap down negative day that we're looking for. Boom. Gap down negative day. As you can see, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in a little bit more so we can all see what I mean. Look. Close here. And it gapped down. And it went negative. See? Gap down. Boom. There you go. So when price gets about here, that's an amazing price. Boom. And I want to show you, just give you a quick update on one of the other stocks I was talking about. Eli Lilly, LLY. Look. Gap down. Closed above it. Then the next gap down, boom. Any price above there is amazing. Now it's coming down. Now, as I said, in the weekly chart, look. Look at this, guys and gals, and yes. Look. It's in a range. That's the top of the range. That's the bottom of the range. Let me do that one more time, just so that everybody's clear. Look. top of the range. You see that? Bottom of the range. Let me do this just to be even more exact. Listen, just let me know what you think of my style, man. I think I'm kind of swaggy with it. Look at that, beautiful range. So it should come down all the way from here to there, which is about 27%. So that's a nice little quick play, and this is how you know it's gonna happen. There was a little hiccup right there, boom. So yeah, guys, just let me know what y'all think of my swag. You know what I mean? I'll be swagging here. You know what I mean? Once again, this is not financial advice. This great things, but you know what I mean? I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? But I right now the market's in the downturn. I'm gonna give you guys an update on the VIX, the VIX, the volatility index, and let you know how we rock with that too, to let you know what's going on with that one. That one's a little bit kind of unclear. Let me just go right there right now. Oops. Okay. What's going on here? And I'm gonna give you a nice update on QBTS too. But you see, this one wasn't that. This one's kind of a little bit choppy, but this one should go pretty high. It might even go here and fill this gap. But yeah. Anyways, guys, really like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of my videos. You know what I mean? Look at my swag. Look at my style. Let me know what you think. I think it's kind of nice. I think it's cool the way I do it. It feels a little more intimate. It feels a little more personal. I can go exactly where I want you to look. I can zoom in, boom. You know what I mean? I can zoom in here, boom. I can, you know what I mean? I can get everybody to focus in on what I focus on versus just having a mouse like this. Like, hey guys, so you see this? Yeah. And if you look, this is the weekly chart, versus going like this. Versus going like this. Let's get that out here. Be like, hey. So we're looking at the weekly chart. Look, there's a gap fill right here. Look, it broke out here. Look, ticker symbol VIX, which represents the volatility index. You know, let me know what you think of my swag though. Appreciate you guys. And watch out for the next video on QBTS. There's a nice little stumble there, right? All right, catch you guys later. Please let me know what you think of my swag. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know. Beat up in the comments. Ooh, yeah. Let's get that win.